Hi, welcome to the Remote Chief channel on the YouTube network. You're here with the Chief. If you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Today, I have a video I really want to discuss, and it's been bothering me for a while because all my friends and different people have been asking me the same question. This is the question everyone's been asking. Where do I buy Bitcoin? How do I buy Bitcoin? How do I get into the newest Bitcoin craze? And a lot of people find Coinbase, and I tell them do not start at Coinbase, or you can start at Coinbase, but eventually do not buy your coins at Coinbase. Here's the pros and the cons of Coinbase. Okay? Coinbase is great, and it's a great place to get started. I found Coinbase before I knew about anything else, and I took a credit card, and I was able to instantly buy Bitcoin for $500. That's right, there was like a small limit. You couldn't go really more than 500. So I made a $500 buy, and that was it. That's basically all I got. And then I had to wait. And the Bitcoin came into my account instantly, and that was cool. Then I found that you could link your bank account, which I did, and it took me months. They were backlogged at the time, and I think now that they've gotten more staff and it's okay. But for me, it took about 40 days to get into the system for them to verify my bank account. Once that was done, I could transfer money from my bank account to my Coinbase account, which would take 7 days. That's right, 7 days. Now, they would allow you to buy Bitcoin at the very moment. Like you could go, I want to buy 7 grand in Bitcoin, and you could do it. But what would happen is you wouldn't receive the Bitcoin until the money cleared. So you'd buy the Bitcoin, it would say purchase Bitcoin at whatever price it was at, 5,600. Say Bitcoin's at 5,600 today. So you would buy it at 5,600. But you would not be able to sell that Bitcoin. What if something happened in those 7 days and the price just went 52, 49, 48, all the way to 3 grand, and you were now down 2,600? For those 7 days while you're waiting for your money to clear, you would not be able to get out of Bitcoin. That's a reason I tell people not to just do it in that way. What you should do is you should transfer your money over, wait the 7 days, once the money clears, then purchase the Bitcoin, because you'll be able to go in and out whenever you want. How to purchase Bitcoin? Let me explain. Do not use Coinbase. Unless you can't wait any longer and you just want it so bad and you don't care, then fine, go do Coinbase and pay a lot of money. To do one, I think, $1,500 transaction, I was paying almost $70, $35, or I think it's a little more than 1%, like 1.5%. And then there's more fees that you don't see. Honestly, I made one awesome trade, which I made $600 on, and I had to pay $70 to buy and $70 to sell. When you make $600 and you pay $140 in fees, I don't know about you guys, but that's not cool with me, and that doesn't work like the stock market. So I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. So what did I do is I eventually learned that Coinbase owns what's called GDAX. And GDAX is basically just, if you have E-Trade or if you had Options House, if you had any type of online stock company, it's basically an exchange for the coins. So you could buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Those are the only 3 you can buy there. If you want to get crazy, you got to go to coinmarketcap.com, look up the coin you want, and see what exchanges will let you buy all the different types of altcoins, if that's what you want to get into. I'll leave a link in the description below. But right now, I'm just talking about Coinbase and GDAX. So I find GDAX. One day, I go to buy more Litecoin. I'm going to buy 100 Litecoin. At the time, it was like $50, so I was going to buy a good amount of Litecoin. And when I go to purchase it, I see a huge fee. And I'm like, I don't want to buy this fee. So what did I do is I took the money that was in my USD wallet and I transferred it to GDAX, which takes, it's instant because it's the same account basically. Instant. Now there's 5 grand in my GDAX account. Then I put what's called a limit order. I saw Litecoin at, let's say $50.55. You always have to put your limit lower than that and hope that it goes lower. So I put it at 50.54. I hit boom. It goes onto the menu. I see a fill. I see my order. And when it dropped down 1 cent, I got my order. And I paid 0 fees. That's right, 0 fees. I just went from almost paying $70 to paying 0 fees. Now here's the deal with GDAX. The fees are way cheaper. And you can almost eliminate them if you become what's called the maker instead of the taker. If you're the one who creates the buy, basically if I say I want to buy 108 Litecoin at $50.55, and I put that in, and then the computer's going to look, and when someone's ready to sell that Litecoin in that amount to me, it'll match. And if it matches my order that I make first, I become what's called the maker, and I pay 0 fees. I'm going to say that again, 0 fees. So for my first month, I probably made 10 trades. I went in and out at Coinbase, and I spent about $280 on fees. A month later, I did well over 100 trades, maybe more than that, and I paid 0 fees. That's right, 0 fees. I'm constantly making myself the maker. I only buy and sell with limit orders. I don't do a market order. You could do a market order if you want, and you'll be able to buy, and you pay a very little fee, so it's fine. Every once in a while, if you just have to do a market order, do it. But in my case, I like the limit order to buy and sell, and that keeps me from paying 0 fees. I love it, I love it, I love it. So this is for my friends who are on Coinbase and they don't know what to do. Make an account on Coinbase, make an account on GDAX, transfer your money from your bank account to Coinbase. You'll wait 7 days. I'm sorry, you have to wait. Have patience. There's more to happen with crypto. It's not going to happen today. You have time to wait. And once that money is in your Coinbase account, transfer it to GDAX. It'll happen instantly. Then go to GDAX and create an account. I hope you know how to trade stocks a little bit. You have to know a little bit about trading stocks, just the beginning part of how to set a limit order, a buy order, stuff like that, through the limit process. Set your limit to buy, put it in, watch it fill, and there you go. You will magically have Bitcoin in your GDAX wallet. Now, I'd also like to tell you, do not leave your coins on GDAX. You should transfer your coins to what's called a Trezor. A Trezor is basically cold storage. You have what's called an API key. You now own the code. If you're trading on GDAX, they say you own Bitcoin, but they own the code because it's such a digital process. They have the access to the API key. You do not. If anything ever happened, you would never have ability to access your Bitcoin. By using a Trezor, you're able to always keep the only access to that code with you at all times, and that's the API code that you have. And the Trezor is amazing, amazing, amazing. Look for my channel for another video about the Trezor where I'll go in depth. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Have a great day.